What's up, brother? Hey, hope you had a great weekend. Another wonderful Monday, start to Monday. Busy day, hoping to see you tonight at the Meeting of Men. It's going to be a pretty awesome and powerful night. But something off topic that I was thinking about as I was driving here and listening to a podcast. I was listening to an older episode of the Tim Ferriss Show with Mr. Money Mustache. And one area of my life that I really am looking to eagerly step up is how I kind of manage my personal finances and create wealth and all those things, right? But during the episode, Mr. Money Mustache, who actually lives in Longmont, he's probably 43 now, retired when he was 30. If you don't know his story, I don't know his story really either. I just heard about him a little bit here and there. But he and his wife were engineers, and they made a crap ton of money in their 20s, but they optimized their lives for happiness, and that allowed them to not have to really spend a whole lot of money. And so they saved 50 to 75% of their income throughout their 20s so that they could retire when they were 30, because they've got millions. Well, they've got millions now because his website and his blog and everything else is so popular. But that being said, I like the idea of optimizing your life for happiness. I've talked about with some of you guys at some of my events. You may have heard me say, or you may not have heard me said, the whole idea of like having the science of achievement and the art of fulfillment. And it's oftentimes we go straight into how can you get that done? Like for instance, I've worked with people in optimizing their health, their physical health, for their lifestyle for over a decade now. And a lot of times people will meet others who have made some type of physical transformation, and they're immediately saying like, how'd you do that? Like, oh, I did keto, I did paleo. Oh, okay. And so they're just constantly looking for how to do it, right? But the how is the science of achievement, where a lot of people could then get into something, even get results, whether you're making more money or you're more successful in different ways, but you're not necessarily even happier, because you have to optimize for the art of fulfillment. And that is really subjective, and comparative between you and I. What makes us happier, we probably have some similarities because we're probably like-minded, but then in other areas we're certainly not, right? So in looking for the ideal mate and looking in the ideal lifestyle, the perfect day needs to be optimized for happiness. And so that's what he's done. And he looked at, optimizing his life for fun means he's pretty much carless. I think they do have one car between he and his wife, but otherwise, he rides his bike and he rides it to the grocery store, and he just loves getting on his bike and being outside. Of course, he loves the Colorado lifestyle, as we all do. But having a really nice car or having a huge house and all those things don't ultimately bring a whole lot of happiness to him. So he spends $25,000 to $27,000 a year between him and his wife and his son. And other than that, they keep making more and more and more money. And of course, all that money generates dividends and passive income because it's compounding on itself. And they now live off of all of their retirement funds, if you will, their investment funds. And he's like, it's really not that hard. And I'm just like, kind of mind blown, because I think I'll speak for myself. I make things so much more challenging than they need to be, right? And I'm looking at like optimizing my life for fun, optimizing my life for kind of minimalism. Like, what are the things that I absolutely love, and all the other things, they're just not necessary. So, curious. I would love to hear any thoughts that you have. Comment below the video here. How are you optimizing your life, either in terms of like your personal finances, budgeting, keeping healthy boundaries and healthy constraints on your life, in your relationship, in your health, in your physical health, in your spirituality, in all those areas? I'd just be curious, because I'm kind of like a geek when it comes to being efficient and wanting to make the most of my time so it's productive, while also towing that line between not always being in work mode and really being able to sit back and disconnect and enjoy life. So anyways, we'd love to hear what your thoughts are. Hope you're having a great day. Looking forward to seeing you tonight in Boiler Room. 5:45. We'll kick things off officially at 6:15. We're talking all about relationships, the platonic, the romantic, and everything else. So it's going to be a pretty powerful night. Looking forward to seeing you guys. All right, later.